What's up guys, Jared here with Confused Films, and today I'm going to be giving you a review of the Wasabi battery backpack for the GoPro Hero 3 and 3 Plus cameras. So right before I get into the review, I'm going to give you a quick shout out to Wasabi Battery for sending this over. Really appreciate it. It's been really fun testing with it. So getting right down into it, basically what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be giving you my review and the normal specs and stuff, as well as a comparison with your traditional GoPro Hero 3 battery backpack versus the Wasabi battery backpack. And we're going to see which one comes out on top when the camera's running at 1080 at 60 frames per second. So this whole package is going to set you back about 50 bucks buying it on Amazon. At least that's what it set me back. Of course, that'll vary on your shipping and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying. So you've got the cord to plug into the power brick. You've got two back doors, a skeleton and a waterproof. Note that those are only compatible with Hero 3 Plus housings. You have the power brick here for charging Hero 3 Plus Wasabi batteries, as well as the Wasabi backpack that comes in this package. And of course, you have the backpack itself. So that's what it comes with. Actually, one of the favorite things that it came with in the package, which I'm going to elaborate on a little bit more, is that obviously you can charge the power pack from Wasabi in here, as well as any Wasabi batteries. But if you need to, you can charge your actual GoPro battery or any extra batteries from GoPro that you have, which is actually a really handy feature while charging the backpack. So I thought that was pretty sweet. I actually really like that feature because I've never invested in a battery charger from GoPro before, and they're kind of expensive otherwise, but they're actually included right in the package here in Wasabi. Also, in terms of quality, I actually thought that a third-party battery would not be quite as awesome, but this actually turned out to be even quality as far as its durability with GoPro standards. It feels really solid. It feels like a solid product. It doesn't look tacky or anything. It doesn't feel all plasticky and crap. I mean, it actually feels nice and heavy duty. Not that it's heavy, it just feels nice. With standard shipping, it came to my door in less than a week. Of course, that can vary on where you're buying this from. I've got the link down in the description if you want to purchase this. Definitely go check that out. One of the cons that I did find with this, and maybe it's just the model that I got, but I noticed that the battery in the GoPro Hero 3 has to be actually out in order to use the backpack. I'm sure you've noticed this by now, that the battery is actually fastened to the backpack. So that means that if you use the backpack, you're going to have to keep that on. You don't really have the option of flipping it off or anything, and that's kind of what I do. I switch it out a lot. I'm sure they have maybe models that don't do this. I'm not sure, but that's just one thing to note. If that's going to be an issue with you, you might have a problem with this, but I haven't had a problem with it yet. Of course, you get awesome runtime out of it. So now down for the big competition. So I've fully charged a GoPro Hero 3 battery, a GoPro Hero 3 backpack, which you can actually probably see if I push the little button here. You can see the battery's lit with 3 bars. And of course, you've got the Wasabi battery here, which I'm not really sure how I can prove to you. Oh, I guess I can turn on the camera. I guess that would help. I can turn on the camera here, and you can see that I've got full charge. Now, I do have some previous videos on here, but of course, obviously, I've recharged it since then. So what we're going to do is we're going to cycle through the settings here, go right into the wrench, and we're going to set this up to 60 frames per second, and we're going to see which one lasts longer. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and we're rolling at 1080 at 60 frames per second wide field of view, and we're going to see how long we get on this. So we maxed out the Wasabi battery and battery backpack at 2 hours and 15 minutes. Now I should note that I actually ran out of card space. I deleted all the extra content as you saw before, but it's still on 1080 60 frames per second wide field of view. This battery backpack will actually max out the card for you. Now you can actually see we were pretty much out of battery. I don't know if it ran out, but it did max out the card first. So awesome thing to note, that you're probably going to need to get a bigger SD card and not a bigger battery backpack if you grab this. So we're going to move on, and we're going to insert the GoPro battery, and then we're going to power that up just so you can see. And you can see you got full battery right there whenever it decides it's going to turn on for us. And right there's that. And then of course you can also slap on the battery backpack accessory, and you can see that now we've got double bars, which is pretty awesome. So what we're going to do now is just cycle over here in our settings, and we're going to go right over here to our trash, and we're just going to go all, yes. And just like before, we're going to start this up. So just like before, we got 2 hours and 15 minutes of maximum battery, and we are just going to start that in 3, 2, 1. And I'll come back to you with the results of that. Alright, so we're back, and this battery pack has died, as well as the actual camera. So as you can see, you got the battery backpack, which we'll tap right here to show you it is empty, as you can see. And I guess the battery, well, we'll just try to see if the camera will start up for us. And it should be exactly like, see if I can get some stupid thing to focus here. There we go. So as you can see, with both of the things on, you're still not getting any extra battery. It is dead. And you also are seeing here, I hope, that we actually have a full 20 minutes and 36 seconds left with the same amount of card. So in essence, the Wasabi battery backpack is going to actually get you at least 20 minutes and 36 seconds longer with on 1080 60 frames per second wide field of view. Now, of course, this stuff, they might even get even longer. I only had a 32 gig card in here, so it's kind of hard to say how long it would have gone altogether. But both were pretty much dead by the time I got it. The only difference is that the Wasabi battery backpack actually filled up the card, whereas the GoPro battery backpack didn't quite make the cut. So, all in all, if you're interested in checking this backpack out and getting some extra runtime on your camera versus the standard, then definitely go check out the link for their Amazon store down below. I've definitely left that for you there. Made it all easy, so if you're lazy, you can still check it out yourself. Guys, I'm Jared. This is Confused Films. Comment, rate, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.